Good morning to you all. How are you?
Doing very well.
Great. Thanks for joining us. I know you guys are really the hot spot for the Mount Washington Valley up at Storyland. Now, Eric, for those who have not yet been to Storyland, tell me a little bit about what they can experience as I walk through the gate.
I think the big thing this year is Roarosaurus, the new roller coaster that we have that's garnered us national attention. And all the other rides, but one of the things that we always talk about is creating memories, lifelong memories at Storyland, and it's not just about the rides, it's about the experiences.
It really is, because I know we've bought season passes for my family since my kids were just, they couldn't even ride some of the rides, but we just went because Storyland really, it's a nice, safe, clean place. The rides are great, you have the characters, and it really is the full family experience for folks. So yeah, season passes were the way to go for us, but people can come visit for a full day.
It's hard to do the park in a full day. If you do everything, if you see all the shows and experience everything, it's almost impossible to do in a full day.
Now, you guys have brought a lot in the last couple of years. Let's talk about Bo, Peep, Cinderella, and Joe. When can folks come in and find these characters?
They're here all season from Memorial Day to Labor Day. Joe the Juggler is in the park 5 times a day, and he is off on Tuesdays. He needs a day off like everybody else.
But it's easy to find you in the park, because we walked down, also we saw these things flying in the air. Pretty amazing. How long have you been juggling for?
Well, I've been juggling for about 9 years now. It'll be 10 in September. So
really?
It's been a while.
That's amazing. Now, is this something that you do all year round?
Yes, juggling is my full-time job. I've been juggling full-time since 2012, so I'm really excited about it. Before that, it was like half and half, but now it's just all juggling all the time.
But it's pretty amazing, very smooth. Now, do you want to show us a couple, or do you want to do it at the end?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Show us a couple moves? All right, should I back up?
Yeah,
or?
no.
All right.
So you can go fast.
So just Tuesdays he's off, but every other day you can find him at random places throughout the park?
5 times a day throughout the park. At the very end of the day to start off our Funsation celebration, he's there at 5:15. And that celebration starts at 5:30, where you can see Bo Peep, Cinderella, Rapunzel, Pinocchio, Humpty Dumpty, Duke.
Nice. Woo!
That's awesome.
And I know a lot of kids are wowed by juggling, and you can't do everything because the ceiling's so low here, but that's pretty amazing.
Well, thank you.
And now, ladies, you've come to the park this summer to enjoy the kids' company. Where can they find you at the park?
Well, they can find me in the castle.
Of course. And is that all day long?
Oh, of course it's all day long. I get to see all of my very best friends there all the time.
Wonderful. And you, Bo Peep?
Yeah, we're all over the place, but we do a show in the Farm Follies Theater called A Storybook Adventure, and it's singing and dancing, and we tell stories, and it's a lot of fun, and we try to help find my sheep.
Oh, excellent. Now, Eric, you also have character dinners. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
That is Wednesdays through Saturdays at the park, after the park closes at 6 p.m. It's a meal down in the food fair pavilion. It ends with a train ride out of the park, and then Cinderella and all her friends come down and meet and greet with everybody, all the kids at the tables, and then there's a dance party afterwards. The kids get a coloring book, they sign autographs. It's a really, really neat experience.
And what would the age range be about for that?
I think it fits our demographic perfectly. 2 to 12 is, I think, once you get to that 12-year-old demographic, it might be a little bit too old, but the younger kids absolutely love it. The dancing's awesome. The train ride is very cool.
And reservations are recommended?
Reservations are recommended. You can do it online. You can do it at the park the day you come.
Oh, good.
It's a very popular event, unless it rains, of course.
Okay.
And there's also, Cinderella has a tea party 3 times a day.
Really?
With
That's a lot of tea, Cinderella.
Oh, of course it is.
So where can they do that? Is that right at the castle?
That is in the Hilltop Theater. It's an additional charge, but all the kids go and sit at a table. They get iced tea, grapes, and cookies, and they get another coloring book that's based on I'm a Little Teacup. Cinderella reads them the story, she autographs it, there's personal meet and greet time. It's an unbelievable experience.
That is a lot. And then at the very end of each day, all the characters assemble?
Yep, it's called the Funsation Celebration. It's right at the front of the park, and it is Bo Peep, Cinderella. Joe starts it off, except on Tuesdays. And then
you get one day.
Rapunzel, Pinocchio, Duke the
Great.
Dragon, and Humpty Dumpty are also there, and they sing and dance, and it's amazing to see all the kids right out in front watching them, and it's a really neat show.
So a lot of options, but every single one's a good option at Storyland. Building those experiences and those memories. Where can they find more information?
StorylandNH.com.
Easy enough.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Eric, ladies, Joe, thank you so much for joining us, and I'll definitely see you at Storyland this summer.
Do you want to see Joe's trick?
Yeah. You have another one?
Yeah.
All right.
So this is a little coordination test that I like to do with some of my audience members.
Okay.
It involves your hands. So no juggling equipment, just your hands. Can I see your hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I stepping up, or what are we
Here
doing?
go. So
Are
with
you
your
gonna-
hands, we're going to take our left hand
Okay.
and make a thumbs up. All right, great. Now take your right hand and point to your thumb. All right, then you don't want to shoot yourself, so put that one down. Okay, good. Now here's the coordination part.
All right.
It's going to take a little bit of practice, but it will confuse your neighbors, upset your friends, and baffle your parents. Switch them and switch back.
Oh. Am I doing it?
That was a little confusing. It was after all 1, 2, 3,
I'm horrible
4
at it.
full
Holy.
fingers at the same time.
Oh, I can't shoot. Oh,
Yeah.
that's horrible. So what's the? I failed, obviously, but what's
Right.
that for?
Oh, that's just
for
that's just for a
embarrassment,
little
or-
audience participation to have some fun with you
Well,
guys.
now I got to practice. Like, you have to come back next week. I'm like, pew, pew. I'm
Yeah.
going to be able to do it. But so, do you juggle after you do that, or what do you?
Oh no! So my show is made up of several different parts. You know, I
Great.
can juggle
Jeez.
clubs, juggle balls, do the finger tricks.
Yeah.
Juggle
That's
kids
great.
sometimes.
Oh, do you?
I'm not
that's
even
so much
kidding.
fun. Oh, okay. So every day except for Tuesday, they can find you throughout the park.
Yes,
All
I'll
right.
be all over.
Well, thank you once again, and Eric and ladies, thank you for joining us. All right, we'll be back with more here on White Mountains.